What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and this one, Me6 is on time for once. We're continuing our Let's Build a City in Minecraft. It's episode number 53, and we are live, and we are back to people being forced against their will to watch me build whatever I feel like building. I'll definitely do more of those pick a project thing, by the way. That was just a joke, it was funny. Why do the lights keep flickering? I hate that. Hello, Gaming Bro. I'm gonna copy the world. I just... No particular reason, I just am gonna copy the world. Because I just don't like flickering lights. Anything happening in my server worth looking at? Something. As I copy. Staff logs. Okay, that's cool. Didn't ask. Copy. The blue is bad. I can't read blue. Okay. Don't mind that start. I just, that's all. Okay. So we're gonna probably continue to start off at least the Best Buy that we were fiddling around with yesterday. Not last time we streamed this, which would have been 12 days ago. Maybe 13. YouTube likes to do this thing where it takes all of my live streams and it takes a day to process them, but you can still look at them. But it's just like, it doesn't think that it's actually up until the next day. Because I once had an issue where it I tried to end the stream right when it, right when I had a... Maybe it's just that light is about to go out. I think that's what it is. But, I had an internet issue right when I was trying to end the stream, so it just looped the last, like, 3 seconds over and over again. And it didn't stop for, like, a long period of time. But it ended up stopping eventually, which was good. But it was still, like, interesting experience. So how do I want to do this exactly? Because, I don't want to give XD a timestamp because that's too much work. Oh, that's McDonald's. That's not what I want. I want this. Do I make one of the... Ooh, that looks like a Best Buy. Why Best Buy could... What? What? Huh? That article doesn't make any sense. I'm not gonna read it because, I'm just not... Frickin' find me an image. Just find me a goddamn image that works, Google. It isn't that hard. Oh my god, it's my tutorial. It's funny. My old one. Can I please have something relevant? So why my old one, not my new one? My new one's leagues better. I have to go with one of these. Oh wait, no. There we go. I found one, guys. Just started. Sure, hello, Zach. I don't have the timestamp off the top of my head, but I'll tell you I was working on... Exactly when it happened, I was tearing down something in, Revived. But I don't know the exact timestamp. So do I want to stick with this and make it large, or do I want to go smaller? Yeah, what do you guys think? Because I go small and have the font to the side. I think this is more of like classic Best Buy moment. So I might just go with it. Yeah, we'll go with it. So I guess I'm using stone brick, but this is brick. So I'm gonna actually change it to a red block of some sort. It might not actually be brick, it might be... not a terracotta, because terracottas are ugly in this texture pack. Maybe brick is my best bet. If they had like a red version of raw copper, that would be cool, but they don't, so... Yeah, red nether brick's a little too dark, I think. Yeah, it's not bricky enough. Remind me to never say that again. Even though I'm sure I'll end up saying it again, just for fun. Okay, so it's gonna have I was gonna say a slant, but that's not the right word. An off-centeredness? Is that a word? I think that's a word. Off-centeredness to it. We'll go with that. If it's not a word, cry about it. Hopefully everyone's having a good day or night. With that being said, I am for the most part. Don't cry about it, because then you're gonna probably have a bad day if you're crying. I actually don't know, I had a good day. I feel like I've needed more of those this week than I've gotten, but it's fine. I would make it bigger. I'd make you bigger. I might actually extend that by 5, speaking of bigger, which is very ironic for the context. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Which, okay, let me think of that logically. That's gonna make it like 100 blocks long, so... Actually, Best Buy is a lot. The Best Buy that I've been to the most has like washer dryers too. We've got the TV stuff, the stuff you think of when you go to a Best Buy. Yeah. Also, this is an interesting thought that kind of came to my head a while ago and just came back to it. Not that we have a very populated stream, so I can't get a good answer. Stop flickering, you stupid light! But... What would you guys think of a series where I took some of my older tutorials and put interiors on them? The ones that don't have interiors. The ones that have interiors I'm not touching. But like, I don't know. Some of the ones that don't have interiors. Just give them interiors. Any particular thoughts on that concept? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna make it like... Actually, I'm not gonna make it as long as this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Which means I probably want... Yeah, I think the 9 here is fine. And then I probably wanted a total of like 25. Do you want to be a lizard in the animation? Yes, make me a lizard. That'd be cool. Kind of why I asked you. I'm just kidding. I'm just giving you harshness for no reason today. I mean, you know what? It's funny. Hopefully. If you don't find it funny, I don't know. It's still funny to me, so that's all that matters. God, I can be harsh. I feel like that's not a bad way to be, though. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay, that's fine. Question is, can I get... I'm thinking of using the back of a bee nest, although you're still going to be able to see the thing from the inside, so that's really not very helpful. We don't have a very good block for this. Maybe snow. Snow is actually the best block that I've seen. So it's electronics, movies, musical instruments, car parts, and no stuff. Car parts? I didn't actually know that. That's interesting. But I knew about the basic stuff. Best Buy is basically just whatever you need, we got, as far as electronics are concerned. I went to, like, breathe in because of the absolute depression that came from that, and I just died. Just entirely died. I really... this is going fantastic, guys. I guess I'll do the two... No, I'll do the middle one only. Frick the sides. Nobody likes the sides. And then it will be 2, 3, 4. I'll just make it 4 blocks tall for a sec until I can actually figure it. Okay, until I can actually figure out how tall I want it. So I'm gonna extend the blue out another block because I'm looking at it and I'm realizing that that's not gonna work. So another block out. But then that kind of creates some weird things, but it's fine. You know what? We'll just deal with it. Yeah, that's fine actually. And I'll probably just do this like generic person. Me being said generic person. problems, 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 and more problems. I'm gonna add another row of polished diorite then on this on the end here. I think that's my only like logical answer that is in my brain. And then this will just extend out by 2 because it can. And then does that work fine proportionately? Yeah, it does. How tall is this now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is exactly where my old Best Buy sucked. But that logo was also like 13 blocks tall, I think. So, I mean, 9 is an improvement. My problems after problems. My life problems after even more problems. That's, yeah, that's pretty true. Accurate. Sometimes it do be that way. I feel like school is the root of like 80% of my problems right now. Nah, yeah, I'll say 90. I'll say 90. And that still might be generous. But, you know. And that's with some generous rounding. It's kind of what I feared. Okay. Let me do some math real quick. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Yeah, that's not particularly, not particularly amazing. Yeah, I don't know. Only problem is now I can't really do this. I mean, I can extend it, I guess. Because the smaller logo would make it longer than 30 total. So I'm gonna have to work right to left and just figure it out. Although I just deleted it with the small logo, which is kind of infuriating. But it's fine. That light is, like, scaring me. This might be a quiet stream. I've got one of those. I've got a feeling it's gonna be one of those quiet streams. How do you math again? Because that feels like it doesn't help much. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, yeah, that's wrong. Okay, so it should be, according to my calculations, it should be like that. That still feels big. Yes, perfect. Looks like a keychain. That'll work. I just gotta make sure that I... Well, center the darn thing properly. I think that's a good first step. Okay, yeah, it's centered. Wait. Something just seemed a little off. But it was me. I was the one that was off. Yeah, this isn't gonna fit. I mean, I can fit by without any issues, which is good. Buy. Just buy it, guys. You know, I just realized I should, like... Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna struggle mightily for a minute here. It's normal stuff. I guess I could even go a block lower. Because my logic with doing that is what is my logic with doing that? Because the letters aren't actually, like, along with the bottom. It'll be centered on it, so it doesn't really matter. The lower I can go, the better it'll be. Okay, this doesn't help the fact that I need it to be longer, but it makes me feel better, so. Actually, it might make it worse. And you'll see why I think it's gonna make it worse. 1, 2. How do you make an S again? I forgot. I've probably made more S's than I have, like, any other letter. Yeah, it might be a little bit awkward. Not during the day, my teacher was generated by a computer and she was so stupid. Absolutely incredible. See, this is the point in technology where it's gone too far. When, like, if it's obviously like computer generated tests, or not, I guess not computer generated, but like program tests that have specific right answers, that's different. But when you get into the point to where it's like, oh, well, it's computer generated, like, to teach you, that is absurd. There's a level of computer stuff where we should just stop and draw that line, but I don't think we're ever going to draw that line. If we can advance technology, we're going to advance the technology. And I think to an extent that is harmful more than helpful. Yeah, I kind of expected that to happen. I could go vertically, and when I say that, I mean I could just slap best on top of buy, which doesn't actually help me much with my original issue, but it's fine. We'll try it, because I'm always up for trying things that probably won't work. But hey, have faith, right? But now my issue is that it's too long and skinny, which is not the issue I was intending on having, but it's fine. It's normal stuff. But I thought, why don't you get another window? Maybe. I get these darn letters right first. That's, you know. Okay, well, for what you're saying, I was just testing to see if the blue concrete looked fine. I, like, didn't even look down to pay attention to that at all. I just looked at the blue concrete. That's another thing that I think the more you build, the more you'll get good at it, is honing in on a certain part of the build and deciding if it looks good on its own, and then kind of fitting it into the build properly. Like, I think this might be too tall now, which... is annoying. It's just too much empty space, I think. I don't really think it's too tall necessarily. Although 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, yeah, that's 9. That's not terrible. I mean, I think it could have another block of shortness, but 2 block letters don't happen. So, you know. Also, I want to push that logo up a block because it just looks stupid. I think that works better. I could even go like best and then buy. I kind of want to try that now. Because that might, depending on how far over best goes, it might work better. That's not where that, no. There we go. Got me not a professional Minecraft builder. Hey, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying what my brain is doing. And why I wasn't adding anything at the moment. Why I didn't add that window. I mean, I don't know if you are. You might be. Of course. Of course. Twice, too. Not just once, twice. Double the insulting. Best Buy. That uses the space better. Although it's too far over. This light, I swear to God, I'm gonna beat it up. I'm gonna start throwing fists at a light bulb. And then it'll actually turn off for good. That's just one way, you know. If it turns it off, it turns it off, I guess. I'll take it. I just realized that these stairs are basically entirely the opposite of what they should be. Which is kind of funny. Why does it keep double breaking? This is cringe. Best Buy. I kind of like that. I kind of do. I'm gonna get rid of this because I'm not using this. This is not happening, boys. It's kind of the hard thing because, especially since I've built a lot of these already, it's hard to be innovative with that. So I built Best Buy twice. It's hard to try and take the old model and basically improve it is what I'm doing. Almost. I'm making it different, but like, it's the general concept. But not going too close to the new one. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. It looks great. Maybe I'm not a professional builder. No, thank you. But, I mean, it's kind of just styles, too. I mean, like, you could make something... Perhaps you go a different route with the same building and it looks better, you know? It just... It's how you want to do it. And I gotta figure out how tall I want this to be. And I also probably will add the blue stripe, or... Yeah, probably blue. Because I love doing that stripe design and I don't do it enough. So if I can find an excuse to do it, I'm gonna do it. And there's no questions about it. Is that a good height? Sure, that works. And that's, I think, 30. So the other side should be 30. So I gotta figure out where it's supposed to be placed. I think it's just in line with this. So 1, 2, 3. And that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then is that too big? That's, I think, the first thing I want to ask myself. Nah, I think it's fine. I kind of want to actually do the diagonal with this. I know that's bold. Yeah, I think it's... I'm thinking like that. That's too far there. It's gotta go to there, probably. I kind of just want to see what this will look like, though. Okay, well, I messed it up. Although I don't think it'll work. Yeah, it's not gonna work because I don't have the right amount of space. Oh, I screwed it up again. 2, 2, 1, like that. Yeah, no, it'd have to go from there all the way to the top corner, and I can't get that math to work. It was worth a try, though. Hello, Jack Lopez. Hello, Eda Cat. Best Buy? Yes. Buy the best. Okay, I'm gonna go back to filling in this wall, and then I'll think about the blue and see if there is anything that I think I can do to make it better. I could even bring the diagonal out to the right and then have it, because that's what I kept seeing and kept seeing and kept seeing. It goes out to the right and it has like that type of slant. And I don't actually know what happens on the side. I think it ends up being straight edge at the bottom. Yeah. Kind of ends up being a little edge and then straight across back at the bottom. Should be interesting. If I went like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'd have to practically have to make it less than 5. 2, 3, 4, or maybe more, but more is a little bit weirder. And then if I went 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely play around with it, although just getting the math exactly right would be extremely weird. What if I went up to there and then went 4? That might actually be better. Although I'll have to get the number right. 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. I want to try filling this in. I don't know why I'm playing with this, because this is playing with fire, basically. But, hey, every once in a while you don't get burned. So, maybe this will be one of those times. And then I gotta move this so it's probably directly on top. If I had to... this is an interesting spot. Yeah, this is a very interesting spot. So if I move this over... I'll be able to have more space to make this diagonal go lower. Which could be either detrimental or good. And probably, I'd imagine, it'll be mediocre. So neither, basically. Basically, both my options are probably wrong. Hello, closed. I did with my uncle's birthday, so my girlfriend last week. She's my birthday before Thanksgiving break. Yo, nice. I actually don't know. I have nothing to say. I have nothing interesting happening. Thanksgiving is soon though. That's fun. Fun enough. Yeah, I don't think 4 will work, but I'm gonna try it because I like trying things that probably won't work. Yeah, it just doesn't work. Yeah, okay, I need more blocks than what I can give. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But I wanted to see how it ends up exactly, like shape-wise. I think if I can manage the space differently, then I think it will work. Hello, Peter Griffin. I'm good. How are you? Be best. Yes, exactly. I'm wondering I could eat 57 dishes. I wouldn't recommend eating dishes. Now here's the interesting thing. Actually, I might have lied. Okay, I want to try... I'll scrap this for now. And then I want to not do that, but I want to put this basically as far over as I can go. Except maybe not actually as far over, maybe like there. Maybe even... one more block this way. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, now it's gonna say something weird again. I feel like I could have 100% just gone with what I had, but I don't settle for mid, so we're gonna keep going. Oh god, this is great. This is fantastic. Oh no, it's back. And then the buy is also gonna get screwed up. Okay, this is gonna work. Trying to survive middle school. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, much because I'm replaying GTA 5 story mode. Dang, imagine. So hello and goodbye, Vince. That's, I think, the fun thing, too. I mean, you know, middle school isn't like... I'd say middle school I probably hated the most. I'd make that assumption. High school is better than middle school, by far. Only because you have, like, a lot more freedom. They're like, yeah, I mean, obviously you have restrictions. And last year was a lot better than this year, in my opinion, for those in my school. But it's just like, yeah, you can do whatever you want. I don't have the yellow now, and I need the yellow. So maybe I do, like, that. Incredible. Hole in the middle. I'm definitely not sticking with that, by the way. What about doing just like that or something? That surprisingly works. Although this says I'm noticing too tall. So I'm gonna take off a 3, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're back to that issue. Try 6 maybe, just for fun. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What if I did a diagonal here too? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How does that not match? Oh wait, never mind, I'm stupid. Also, I just broke way more than I should have. How is that? That looks stupid. Okay, so the bottom edge has to be flat. That much is guaranteed. However, the amount of space that is taken up by the bottom isn't necessarily going to change. I said something nice, not something expensive. So hello, my kind of download Steam that way I can play Halo Neighbor pre-alpha. I was on play Halo Neighbor. I'd say out of all of them, you should play Alpha. The thing that I hate about Alpha 1 is that it's not centered at all. If you full screen it, the cursor's like it's just a little bit off. It's a little bit too, I want to say the top, like it's kind of towards the top right. I can't tell if I like this or not. It's much more unique. I can get away with pushing everything over a block too. Now, what is the structure? Of course, it goes the dumb way. So I'm gonna just say Z like 20. It really doesn't matter. G. We'll go with G because why not? I love G's. Load G, and then we'll go boop, and then. And this is the one thing I find annoying is that I can't make the slant anymore because I don't have the space for it. The end down there. Oh my god, it's Lefty. I saw your message and then knew I saw it and was gonna read it after I read a message that was somewhere else because I was looking at that message. And then I was like, yeah, okay. And then I just decided that I didn't know where it was because I thought it was McKenna's message. I just... wait, are these all 6? This is 5, I think. Yeah, that's 5. I didn't think that was 6. But... does that work? I mean, I guess it works. Question is, with the height of this... 15, it's gonna be higher than that, right? Oh, it's gonna be in line with it. Okay. That I think is reasonable. Well, is it reasonable? Because maybe not. Maybe I'll take off a single row. I guess be that tall, anyways. So I do need to make sure this connects. Where is it? A Lefty. Hello, LBSCR. Goodbye, LBSCR. Why do I make that noise? I make weird noises. That's not even like up there in the top 20 though. It's a top 25, but not top 15. We'll say maybe it is top 20. I don't know. I don't make lists of weird noises. Frick you, frick your pizza, frick everything it stands for. Dang. Dang, Lefty already? You're already leaving me? Unbelievable. See you later. Yeah. Tired moment. No, it's not. Sorry. Here's an interesting thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. So the reason I'm suddenly going to this is because this is gonna make it so this. Actually, is it gonna change it? 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't change it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could actually go 5, 5. That works slightly better, I think. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. I think it was better as it was. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, it did go very too far, very quickly, Lefty. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello, Super Plus Show. Hello, to get you new thing. Imagine being new. Welcome to the channel. Yeah. That's fine. I'm gonna just cry about it. If I end up coming back and revisiting this at some point, maybe I'll change it, but right now I can't be bothered because I think it's fine enough for now. Dark oak isn't probably a big enough contrast. Ooh, it's dark. I want it to be a brighter contrast then, because that's just better. Cobblestone, maybe? Make the top and bottom gray? Frickin' place the darn right way. It's not that hard. Oh my god, Santa. That's all you're getting from me. Okay, yeah, it needs blue. Which is kind of ironic to say. But you know what I mean. Needs one of these boys. With... fucking diorite. White and blue mix well. That works. Just breaks up that brick a little bit too. You make Best Buy. No, I am Best Buy actually. But yes, currently making at least the front of it. I probably won't make the back or anything because there's no point in doing it yet because I don't know. Well, I know I'm gonna have to make the right side. I'm gonna probably have to at least make the roof line for the left side because whatever's gonna be next to it probably won't be as tall as it. If it is, then yeah, good for it, I guess. Okay, that's mediocre. For some reason, my tutorial one is better, even though it's just all gray. It's like, the thing is stone brick base, light gray concrete walls, and I think the middle is blue. I think the middle is blue. Is it blue and stone brick or blue and brick? I think it's blue and stone brick. Is that a straight face? That looks like a straight face. What do I build next? Is there anything in progress anywhere? That doesn't include the airport. The airport is dumb. It's not really that dumb. I just don't know how to continue it. Perhaps I do that for a tutorial one day. Not that airport, just like make an airplane. Because then that's basically the next step. And also, the first step and the next step at the same time. Okay, this shopping center doesn't count. That's just dumb. The mall also doesn't count. So I don't think we really have anything big in progress right now. Except for Main Street back here, but Oh, you know what I should do? Uh, I can't change that from here, bruh. Okay, I gotta go back to the menu then. Uh, this is when I wish Crazy was on, because if I was streaming earlier, I'd ask Crazy to help me, because then I can do slash fill quicker. Because I know that logic doesn't seem very logical, but when you think about the logic, if he stands at one side of the road and I stand at the other, the simulation distance will be probably double what it is. Which would be very helpful. Question mark? Yes, question mark, I agree. I clicked the frickin' pencil. Is that a pencil or a pen? Ultimate, controversy of the day. Now I can turn it up to 10. That isn't very helpful. 10 chunks is, what, 80 blocks? Am I correct on that? Or 160? Something like that. Guess we'll figure it out. Wait, no, a chunk's 8 by 8, so yeah, it's 80. I'm pretty sure. Which I hate that that's the thing that's slash fill. I wish it was like, I guess render distance would be kind of absurd. But, you know, I just wish it was different. So I have to do concrete, replace concrete 0. Whatever color yellow is the first number. I don't remember what it is. Concrete, like, 7 or something, we'll say. I know it's not 7. Well, I don't know if it actually is or not, so I can't say that I know it's not. Because then that would be lying. Okay, 7's gray. What is yellow? 4. I actually wasn't that far off. Okay. So, we're gonna try to just do this entire strip in one go. Is it gonna happen? No, it's not gonna happen. Negative 940 and negative 324. Negative 940 and negative 324. Nice. Well done. Okay, I'm gonna... No, the entire thing's not gonna work, so I'll go to negative 860 for the intentions of assuming that that is what's gonna work. So, we take that last number and we go slash fill. And then we go tilde, 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 concrete 4, replace concrete 0. Nice. And then I'll try negative 860 to... I'll try 700. I don't think it's gonna work, but this is testing what the actual render distance is. Oh, interesting. Okay. So negative 701. We're getting risky here. I doubt this will work. Yeah. So then it is 16 by 16 per chunk. So it's negative 701 to 5... No, wait, 540. I think. Yes. And then negative 540 will go to negative 380. Let's go to 380 on the dot. What did I say, 540? I think I said 540. 380 to 220. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna cry. Okay, that did work. And then I'll just go negative 220 to the end, because why not? I don't actually know why I'm breaking down. I don't have to. It's not gonna make a difference. There we go. Nice. One strip yellow, and that looks a lot better. And now I gotta do the same thing, except the Z will be negative 18. And I guess we'll work from that side this way. Because it's literally all the same, just that number is different. And I'll just go to the other side just for fun, because I know this is going to stay like this. And I keep forgetting I don't have to actually break down. So, what is the number that I need to know on this side here? It'll be negative 295. Okay. Let's go to 400. And then I can go to 560. Really? You're gonna do that because of 10 blocks? Unbelievable. Okay. This game, man. I mean, it makes more sense now that I actually understand why it does that. But it doesn't make it any less infuriating, you know? It's gonna do it again because I'm one block off. Yup, I knew it. It's literally one block. It's down to the block. If you have it wrong, you have it wrong. Tough luck, man. Trying to eat with chopsticks is hard. That's true. I marvel at people who can actually do that. It's like, dang. Nah, bruh. Crush's biggest, Crush's biggest skill is to eat with chopsticks. Negative 25 to... We'll go negative 185, I guess. Because that's how math works. I can't go even a single block over. Negative 185 to... Can I make it? Hey, I can make it. Let's go. Wait, I can't make it? Huh? That's unfair. What? Oh, wait, because I didn't change the number. It was negative 185 is what the number was. So I should be good then. Tweeds of trees. Yup. Alright, nice. That didn't take that long, which is good. I didn't want to spend 30 years on that. Only at Walmart. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Because that's Walmart brand. Okay, now that that is out of my mind and that I don't have to do that later. We have options. I should probably add stop signs and stuff there, but I'm not going to do that because that's work. And who would even do work, am I right, guys? Also, there's no label for what this is, so I might want to write, like, candy or do some sort of a candy symbol. Because colors and shapes don't really help much. It looks cool. This is exactly what I used to do. This, I think, is the perfect sum up of my older builds, except it's better than those. Just do random and cool looking stuff and don't have an explanation for it. I don't know how I'd make a candy symbol, so I'm just gonna leave it. Coffee next to candy. Literally, it's sugar zone. I should make a trampoline park, speaking of sugar. I meant speaking of zone, not sugar. Oh, that works both ways. Hello, Baja. That cat just teleported. Am I the only one that saw that? Am I going crazy, or did that cat just teleport? It definitely teleported. Not that crazy yet. If I could just make a dead place like Toys R Us or some other place that I don't know if I want to say the name of. Because it might, I don't think it's local. No, it's not local only, but I'm still not gonna say it. Should I? Yeah, maybe. Pier 1 Imports. I said it. They're kind of dead. I've never been inside of a Pier 1 Imports, but I've been inside of the dead carcass of one. One of my spirits was in one year. Actually 2 years. But I didn't go to it really the second time. I went to it a lot the first time though. Which is ironically next to a Best Buy. And I just now realized that. Ooh is the name of the candy candy store. Yup, you got it. How'd you know? What do I do? I gotta go build a skyscraper because Crazy's not here to complain. Every time a skyscraper gets mentioned, Crazy's getting flamed. I don't care what you say, I'm flaming him. And he'll never live it down. Hockey. Although we're not doing this. I could actually do this in the city episode though if I feel like it. It's pretty good so far though. Except for if you have this view up here. Actually, that's not a bad view. I'd take that view. I think out of all the seats, this would be the best one. Or maybe even like here. Maybe he's better. I don't know. Most expensive seat. Although the only thing is the fact that that is kind of weird. Because if you're like sitting there, it's like, yep, gotta squeeze by you. It's like how people have to stand up, except they have to stand up like in an awkward situation where they don't and they just block you. Because it's on the sword. Darn. Forgot about that one. I feel like I need a store. I don't know why, I just want a store. Maybe that goes next to McDonald's. Mickey D's. Mickey D's nuts. What is happening? Okay. That's cool. I had a very big predicament the other day, when I made the tutorial that's going up next week, probably. I was gonna do McDonald's originally, and then I was like, actually, no. Because the McDonald's pictures that I kept finding were actually kind of similar to this one. Not like this design, but like the yellow, and I was like, I don't feel like doing that again right now. So I just didn't. Although I am gonna do that whenever I do it, because it's the new trendy McDonald's design. There's just something here, though. Well, I guess not a store there. I could have like an antique type of shit, or like a city shop, like how, the only example I can think of right off the bat is St. Louis. Actually it's under the Gateway Arch. They had a thing. I should do a beachside city. Or I should turn this into a beachside. No, not this part. But like maybe at some point I do beachside something with it. That'd be pretty cool, though. It would also suck. I'd be willing to hand make a beach. I actually was doing that. I have that world still, probably. I don't know where, but it's in my world, obviously. But yeah, that's one of the That was really my first taste of terraforming. Maybe more money, which is scary to me for some reason. And McDonald's? I mean, I guess, like, when you think of McDonald's, you don't really think of modern. You think of, like, childhood. Like, I don't know, like, vintage. Vintage is kind of more of a McDonald's theme. I like the sleek, like, I like the modern look that things are going with, but I think this is also a certain point where it's like, you know, just maybe stick with your design. Like, McDonald's, they always renovate, like, a bunch of restaurants. I think Arby's is doing it, too. At least to my Arby's. Although I might just be repainting stuff. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, vintage. Yeah, vintage is just, like, better. I like building modern more, but I think vintage is really just as good. Could add another candy store. Although putting a candy store next to a McDonald's is just asking for trouble. Maybe I do the skyscraper that's here. Since I've got the theme of these. Yeah, I might actually do that. Because I want the front theme to be kind of blue and gray. And a lot of blue and gray. I'll do this. Taco Bell did it near me. Hmm. Cringe. I mean, it makes sense to, I think, kind of keep up with modern day, like, fashion. I guess fashion, if you will. But at the same time, it's just like, just stick with what you have. Hold on, how big are the other panels on the... I'll call this one, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's 5 of them. Okay. How do I do 7? Okay, I'm ready to do 7. 7 and 4 of them. Two, 3. Yeah, that's a good size. I feel like I have to sneeze, but I also don't at the same time. It's a really weird feeling, and I don't like it. Please go away. Oh, dang. Actually, no, it didn't. It's like my nose hurts, like I have to sneeze, but it's like you don't feel the sneeze. It's hard to explain other than what I just said. I'll go with, I was gonna go with stone, but I need to use stone for the next thing, so I can't go with stone. Cobblestone. That works enough. Enough for me to not change it. Now what do I do for the floors above it? Do I do the same thing? I do, okay. Like someone punched you in the nose. Almost like a growing pain inside your nose. That's, I think, the best way I can describe it. I could actually use gray. Then again, the polished deep slate is kind of gray. So, I mean, stone is also gray. So that doesn't really say much. But... you get the point. So now, I think actually the most logical thing to do with this is, yeah. Is I make the entire bottom, like, we'll say 3 floors. And then I copy them, and then I just don't have the doors when I first do it. So that way I can go back later and add the doors manually, and then I can just copy all sides instead of having to make another floor to copy the amount that I want to copy. I think that's bigger brain. I don't know why I'm only going 4. I know I have to go another block, it just, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I screw up. Oh, okay, that's what I did. I see. A true rookie mistake. SMH. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's how you do math, guys. Every once in a while you just do that, though. You just make the stupidest mistake ever, and you're like, oh, really? Not even just in Minecraft, just in life. Well, I guess it's not as catastrophic in Minecraft as it is in real life. So you got that going for you. But, you know, Still not particularly the greatest feeling that you could have. Is that gonna be? Okay, yeah, that is gonna be. Say polished deep slate on top of polished deep slate, not stair. And I would be correct to make that assumption. Is the one row of stone enough? Sure, why not? I might actually change it. I am thinking about that gray wool so very sincerely. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna make that change. I'd rather make the change now than in like 30 days when... Not 30 days, but you get the general point of what I'm trying to say. A period of time that is too long for it to be worth my time. As in, when this build is basically done. I'll probably actually only finish the skyscraper and then I'll call it video, stream, thing. I gotta do something for school that I should have done 2 weeks ago. Why didn't I do it? Because I was out sick, and then every time I went to do it, I just either forgot or didn't want to. So, I didn't. By the way, don't ever do that. Don't just not do something because you don't want to. That's not ever a good idea, ever. Under any circumstances. I also just realized, it's annoying. It's annoying. That's all it is. Because I can't really copy the bottom floor because of the grass and the way structure blocks work. Now that being said, I could go a block up, but that's inconvenient to do. So what I might do is I might just cry about it. Simple as that. Whatever. And then now I can get an assessment as to whether or not this is actually a good skyscraper that I should continue doing, or if I should scrap the idea and just go do something else with my life. Which normally doesn't happen with Minecraft builds, actually. Not to say I build everything perfectly, but I tend to not ever abandon an idea. Now there are exceptions to that. But normally I don't abandon an idea because it looks bad. Normally I abandon it because I don't want to build it. That does look a lot like the other one. That's my only complaint. Although it's more polished deep slatey. Because that's a word. But I like it enough to keep doing it. So, which side should the door be on? Probably the same side as McDonald's. Or maybe I do the double door thing. Like that one has. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm just gonna measure out a random number and hope it works. Also, I just realized this might get very close to this road. Like, very close. Actually, wait, no, it's not. Never mind, because I went further forward, so it might be very far. Yeah, that's a fun distance. And I guess I'll go door on this side. Because that will be just better. Better for everyone. I guess it works. When in doubt, just say it works. Never fails. Everyone will believe you. Only if you're a YouTuber making a YouTube video about a building. In a video game. If you do that in real life, that's probably lawsuit worthy. It's like, yeah, that works. But it's like, it's just like half, like, freaking Act 3 style, just like hanging from something. It's like, yeah, that works. That is an incoming lawsuit, if I've ever seen one. That's too high. Which would be kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. I would like to see someone make Act 3 in real life. Legally. Or LN2. LN2 would actually be very interesting. Specifically the skyscrapers. Is anyone down for the task? But, you know. You can build a full house out of walls in Minecraft. You can. That's true. It's not necessarily the most, probably won't necessarily be the most ideal thing. But you could. That's wrong. Would have been cool, though. That's also wrong. Build tilted towers? Maybe. That's an interesting thought. I'll have to look into that. That's something that I've thought about, actually, for something that I'm probably doing at some point. Eventually. I wanted to do it a while ago, but just haven't been able to. And I might look into another job, which, you know, be fun. Make some more dollars while I'm in high school. I just want to, like, have an abundance of dollars, so I have in case I ever need to use them. Or just to have them. Because, like, I don't want to be like, oh yeah, guys, check out my $30. No, I don't want to be like that. I want to be like, okay, guys, I got $30 in case something happens and I need to spend it. And I need to buy something. Or just something. I just want to be able to have money and just have the ability to do something. I want to start saving, basically. For, I don't know, car, whatever the frick I'm gonna do with my future life. Not that I should necessarily be worrying about a car right now, but just the principle. And I don't really think YouTube is, the most incredible career choice. If it works, it works, but I don't think it's going to. If I'm gonna be fully honest here. I don't trust it. I don't trust the longevity of this platform. Save your money, but also make sure to pay your bills. True. That's kind of what I'm trying to, like, work towards, though. Because, I mean, it's not like I'm 18, so I don't legally have to really pay much, but, like, you know, just to have something to just, you know, you never know what I want to do. I could certainly want a, lot of money for a lot of reasons. That's very far off there, I think. Yeah. Mars is 2.74k people, like, they're missing out. I don't know. I don't understand how I have that many subscribers. It just doesn't feel right. Because, like, we get these streams, just kind of dead ones. Sometimes we get lively ones. But I think it's because of the way my channel kind of popped off. Because it wasn't, like, like, I guess to take it as an example, Life and Foundation, his content is more like the same. I have videos that pop off and then videos that do terribly. And it's just, I think it's because of, I think it's Hello Neighbor. I think it's all Hello Neighbor. And perhaps a little of LN2 at this point. I certainly don't think that's, making the situation any different. But, it just, I don't know, it's interesting. Do I want to go with, no, I don't want to go with cobblestone. I might want to go with, like, oak planks or something. But it's just, it's interesting. It almost doesn't feel right, if you know what I mean, because of that. It's like you have, this is I guess a more exaggerated example, you have like 1,000,000 subscribers and you get like 100 views of video. It just doesn't make sense. Like something feels wrong there. And obviously that's exaggerated from my situation. My situation I think is more plausible. Like, we'll say 50 views a video. I think that's a good benchmark to slap down. But I don't know, it's interesting. But then I upload like LN2 or Hello Neighbor stuff and it gets a respectable 100 if it's on a bad day. I mean, I guess LN2 on an average day is 100. Hello Neighbor on a bad day is 100. I want to say all but one LN2 part right now has over 100 views, and the one that isn't is at like 94 or something. So it's close. It's, I think 34 or whatever the one before the last one is. That just didn't do as well. I'm like, come on, just hit the 100. I want the hundy. Which I think would mean that every Hello Neighbor and Little Nightmares 2 video, Minecraft related, would have more than 100 views. I'm thinking it's I really should clarify that because like especially because you haven't been around for too long, right? So you kind of don't have the like I guess the understanding of the abbreviation that like someone like Crazy Gaming would, because he also hears me talk about it a lot. But yeah. Nice. Now we got one more side to do, and then we can do something a little bit more better, and that's actually build it up with structured blocks. So I keep thinking yeah, it's a little bit of a weird thing. It's easier to say LN2 than Little Nightmares 2, you know? I want a little quirks, though, with the channel. Like, I'll say HN sometimes. Or I'll call Hello Neighbor Revived. Like, just straight up. And I think, for people who kind of know the map and know exactly, like, they know the name of it and have heard me talk about it before, they'll understand. But like for someone like you might be like, what the frick are you what the frick are you saying? It just like, it just depends. But I think that's wrong. I think LN2 is a little bit more like logical. Only because it's an abbreviation of a game. It's not just a word revived. Like that could mean 1,000 different things. Like, be a little more specific, please. But, you know. It's kind of how I am. I'm big on abbreviations. I'm big on abbreviations and, like, just, like, I don't know. I'm an interesting person. I think if anybody's watched this channel for longer than, like, a week, they'll know that I'm just odd. Quite odd. Top didn't have anything, right? Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. Had to clarify. It's myself. By myself. Yeah, Portal reference. That's another thing I'll do a lot for random Portal references out of nowhere. Like, that was probably the most random one that I've ever done. Or it's at least up there. I don't even remember what the quote exactly was. I don't remember what that quote was. I like abbreviations as well. Yeah, they're useful. And then there's text slang, which is sometimes questionable. I tend to not use that much. I use LOL a lot. And sometimes WTF. Under dire circumstances. But other than that, I don't really use it that much. I kind of talk the same way that I text. Well, not really. I talk very odd on Discord sometimes. Again, if you know, you know. By the way, you should join the Discord if you aren't in it. Shameless promo. I know you're in it, Zach, I think. I'm pretty sure. Okay. I was like, wait, is that 8? That's 8 there. But I went 1 over, so. There we go. Awesome. Check out the top one, though. During the last stream, nice. Pretty epic. If my memory serves correct, it should be front left. Yes, sirree. So, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that it's 39. I was 2 blocks off. What a joke. What a yoke. I don't know why I just made an egg pun. That was entirely unnecessary. 10. I think it's gonna be 13. Oh yeah, I'm excellent. Should I stop now? I'm pretty sure I saved it. I guess we'll figure it out. It's always necessary to watch. Hello? Open, please? That's cool. I double-clicked it. I just don't think that it took that I double-clicked it. I was like, yeah, frick you. The one thing that's cursed about this texture pack... Circle. Ooh, it changed. That's actually kind of cool. Okay, we're getting up there in height. I mean, it's still short, but whatever. Hello, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Oh my god, it's SpongeBob. Freaking itch in my eye. That's the worst spot to ever get an itch at any point in time, ever. Actually, on the bottom of your foot's worse, especially when you're in public, because you're just like there, just stomping your foot, like, get it out! And everyone's like, what the frick are you doing? And it's just like, just leave me alone. I'm having a rough time over here. How's that? I might, take off a chunk of the top 2. Similarly to how I've done before. And yes, I know I said that very bad, so don't tell me. Unless you want to, then I guess you can. I'm not gonna stop you, really. I mean, technically, once you've said it, you've said it. There's nothing I can do. If we're just gonna be really honest here, like, it's been said, it's out in the universe, you know, that much happened. I'm not gonna be able to necessarily make that suddenly not have ever happened again. Like, you know, that's not how that works. I wish it was, believe me, but it's not. So this is where things get interesting. Is that it? Ooh, that's not in line. Okay, so I'm actually gonna have to add the white then. Beyond what I originally would have thought. I'll actually gonna try with one. The streams goes partially here, but it was from the first video fabrics. Oh my god. Watching a stream in the store, that's funny. The dedication some of you people have, man, it's impressive. Like, I wouldn't chill there in the middle of a Walmart and just watch someone stream. That's not something that I feel like I would see myself. I did the wrong one. I'm stupid. But that's not something I would see myself doing. Just the dedication, man. It's out of this world. Makes me feel good, though. I'm doing something right, surely. How to die with Matthew Tobin. I can show you. Would probably have done if I knew you were on. Maybe. When in doubt, maybe it out. It's usually my slogan. Except I don't actually have a slogan, so it's partially a lie. Okay, this is where things get a little bit interesting, because I gotta figure out how the math is gonna math on the math. So this is gonna be that. Which means that, okay, I gotta rethink everything, basically. Because this has to be, one of these guys. Yeah, Stonebrick under there, I need all this gone. So I think I do not want the white wool then, because if I'm correct, the white wool is gonna inconvenience. Yeah, the white wool is going to inconvenience. So my alternative is alternate route. Ow. Why did I say ow? That didn't hurt. Not like I was doing anything. Never Despacito get. Profile name. Yes. Hello. Hey, Llama dude. You can only find how to build a mansion part or number 12. There should be a playlist of them. You might have to dig a little bit for it, but it's there. They kind of are very, like, widespread between, ones. How do I math on the math on the math? Yes, how do you? That's a good question. I've been trying to figure that one out for years. So, does that line... Ooh, it does, I think. Yeah, that does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. Okay. That's what I'm... That's good stuff. That's some good stuff. Let me see how the one looks before I go ahead and knock down another one. Because it might be fine. I might be overreacting. I want another one out, I think, because of the fact that there is no white wool. No, I do want another one for sure. I think only doing one doesn't typically work. I'll start by taking off all the gray wool. We'll just do this. Block by block, I guess? No, not block by block. Okay, so we'll change these to blocks. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna take it to build. It's not that long. I did the bottom 3 floors and then structure block the rest of it, so not that bad. Although the entire city as a whole, it's taking a good hot minute. There's where I want to cut. Looks like you need a little trimming. Let's build a penthouse in one of the skyscrapers. Maybe. It's not a bad idea. I've never actually made one, I don't think. Not that I can recall. If I actually do the interiors for the skyscrapers, that's the other thing. I guess I could do one, like, next to the McDonald's or something. I think I should do, if I'm doing, like, a bar or anything bar-ish, I should do it near the, hockey stadium. Or maybe not. There's two ways that you can think about that logic. You can think about it to where, who would want to go to the, that you would want to go to the game, or you'd want to go to the bar, and you would either want them near each other or not. It's like, it's an interesting thought. I don't know. I'll have time to think about that. It's not like it's an assignment due today or anything, or like 2 weeks ago. I did say a buzzsaw line. I did. That's true. I'm surprised anybody actually picked up on that. Live. Alright guys, we're doing another live stream. I hate the concept of that. That just is terrible. It's live for a reason. If you're living... I mean, I guess I am living on the stream. That much is happening. Am I surviving or am I living? It's an interesting thought. That is extremely trippy. Let's fly down it. Cool. Don't know why I did that. That was also very trippy. Oh, okay, barely made it up. Chanel. Got him. It's a city. It is a city. I can't wait to live on the stream. Yeah, totally, guys. It's gonna be great. Alright, nice. Now we have, like, 5 that you can see from the front. Yeah. And Crazy doesn't like that. Make sure to go tell him I said that, Gaming Pro. Make sure to go tell him I just trash talked him the entire stream, so he has to watch an entire 1-hour stream just to hear me say two times that he doesn't like skyscrapers. And it'll be really funny. Because then he's gonna message me and be like, what did you say about me? And I'll just be like, just go watch the whole live stream, you'll find out. I'm not gonna give him any timestamps, just gonna make him watch the whole thing to see those 2 lines of me just insulting him because I'm salty. That's all. Seems very elaborate. It's almost like I've done it before, but I haven't, I swear. I promise. Imagine being funny. Ha, it couldn't be me. Oh, okay. This is one of the weirdest skyscrapers I think I've done. Does it have a door? It does have a door. Well, I'm going home. One way, I guess. Okay. This also has a door. It's like one of the only ones with interiors. Also, this has literally no lighting. Which is kind of sad. See you later, Llama dude. Louis. Well... Let me check something. Yeah, we've been here for 90 minutes. I think I'm gonna end the stream. I think that's reasonable. Cause I gotta do my homework. Said nobody ever. If I don't do my homework, I'm gonna get a bad grade on the test, guys. If you actually have that mindset, that wasn't... I'm the same way. I feel obligated to do homework. Although I feel like slowly as I've gotten older, I've cared less and less about doing my work. It just like that side of me that just like wants good grades is like, just do it. But the side of me that also is a teenager is like, just don't. Nobody cares. These grades are never gonna go anywhere in your life. They're never gonna follow you into your life. They're just letter grades to show how good or bad you are at something. And it's demoralizing. So don't pay attention to them. That's, I think, the most logical explanation I can have that makes it sound dramatically bad, because, yeah. Bro, build an interior. That was one of the first ones I did on the entire city, and I moved it. It used to be, on that road, I wanna say it was on that road. Am I correct on that? I think I am, yeah. Yeah, because that one's, there. So, yeah. It was on that one. Or it was on that woad. The woad, guys. So yeah. That along with the parking garage were both on that road. On the other side it was Pizza Hut, which I want to say I entirely redid. No, wait, that was McDonald's. There used to be an old McDonald's which sucked. Although it did have an interior. Pizza Hut, which had an interior, did it? I don't actually know if it did. The candy shop, the coffee shop, the Lego store, I think. I think that was all. Well, that's when we're going to end this stream. That was fun. Thank you guys if you guys did enjoy this video as I save this into the playlist as per usual. Where is the playlist? Hold on, I'll find it. There it is. Nope. I don't want an T-Jock. Have a fantastic dinner, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.